following some breaking news right now in Orange County. The sheriff's office just released some new video from a deputy-involved shooting from earlier this month.
In this video, you'll see the suspect get into a fight with the deputy before shots are fired. And Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith joins us live in studio. So, Marlisa, walk us through what happened here.
Well, John and Luann, the deputy and the suspect, 24-year-old Charles St. Fleur, were caught on camera in a physical fight for almost 90 seconds. The deputy manages to get two guns away from the suspect and pins him down when this happens. Now, this all happened before 8 a.m. on Saturday, June 7th. The deputy was asking the suspect what he was doing behind the Save Discount store on North Hiawassee Road. The suspect tries to run off when the deputy grabbed him. The sheriff's office says the deputy was punched in the head at least 10 times during that fight. You can see it in this video right here. He was taken to the hospital with a head injury. He has since been released. As for St. Fleur, he was taken to the hospital too, where he is recovering. He's facing 1 count of aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer and 2 counts of carrying a concealed weapon by a convicted felon. Live in the studio, Marlisa Goldsmith, Fox 35 News.
All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. And there you see the story of the Orange County young man who was shot by the police. Now, this was the second shooting on June the 7th. The first shooting involved a young man having a mental episode, and the police were called to his house, and he allegedly lunged at him with the knife. Now, you can go back and watch that video, but this was the first shooting that day. Now, honestly, I have to be honest, I'm going to show you the entire video, not from the body cam, but I guess that was from a camera in the parking lot. Now, I just got to be honest with this one. Now, both people in this was brothers. And honestly, after watching this video, I cannot fault or blame the police for him reacting as he did. Now, just watch this video and, you guys tell me what you think in the comment.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Oh, be careful. All right, hold up. Okay, side one. What you doing, bro? $21.12.
Now, I don't think we need to see the actual body cam footage because that footage pretty much tells us enough. The young brother, I don't know what he was on, what type of time he was on, but he was behind a building. He had to jump the fence. He jumped the fence, and the officer was like, "What are you doing?" He instantly tried to run away. Now, The officer was just doing his job. He could have easily let the man run away, being that he was there by himself, but he proceeded to get into a scuffle with the young man. Now, honestly, the young man was sort of getting the best of him for a while. Well, actually, the officer was getting the best of him, had him on the ground. You see the officer throw 3 guns away. And once again, this officer showed major restraint. You know, he showed he got 3 guns away from the man without shooting him. He threw the guns far away. I don't know what his plan was, but evidently he tried to get up and subdue the man, and the man got the ups on him. The man got the ups on him, started punching him, got him on the ground, and, you know, proceeded to punch him in the head. It said at least 10 times. That's when the young man get up, attempts to throw the guns away. He threw 1 gun over the fence, and then he took 1 gun. I thought he was trying to throw it over the fence. Then he put it in his waistband. Now, at that point, the officer unloaded on him. Let's just say that he unloaded on him, and the young man fell. Now, fortunately, in this instance, he lived. Now, once again, I cannot say I fault the officer for shooting this time. This is probably the first video that you'll ever see me saying that this officer was justified in shooting, because after being beaten like that, after throwing 2 or 3 guns away, then the gentleman gets up and, you know, throws 1 gun, but he takes 1 gun and attempts to put it in his waist. At that point, you know, the officer fired. But one thing that can be highlighted in this video is the amount of restraint that an officer can show before shooting. Once again, we see officers that shoot black men at the mere sight of a gun, at the mere thought that he has a gun, and it turns into be a phone or a drink bottle or a pack of headphones or a Snicker bar. You know, you can put anything that you want in that last sentence. But, you know, this is one that shows, hey, an officer can go to great lengths to avoid, you know, shooting a person. And then he didn't have to shoot to kill. This man actually lived. And so evidently, I don't know what was wrong with this young man. He probably was suffering from some mental illnesses. Why are you behind the building with 2 guns, 3 guns, and no shoes on? If you ask me, if you look at the fight, he actually had no shoes on. So this is one instance that, you know, I will not fault. I will not try to make an excuse for the officer. This young man definitely brought this attack on himself by attacking the officer. This is a clear case of officer defending himself. I wouldn't even say that officer feared for his life, because he was in a scuffle, as the news said, for 90 seconds with the man and didn't shoot him, even though the man had a gun on him. And so y'all tell me what's the difference between this instance and the many other instances that we see people getting shot at the mere mention of a gun. Now, this happened once again in Orange County in Florida. It was the first of 2 shootings involved deputies on that day. And once again, this deputy and the suspect was black. So we definitely have to take race out of it, even though the police is the law enforcement arm of, you know, the racist white supremacist system that we see here in America. But nevertheless, y'all tell me what y'all think in this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and interacting with this channel. As always, peace and blessings.